from the director of Talking Shop.
Did you hear Raymond say it?
I don't recall him using those exact words.
Just give me the doggone keys. You know what? You're taking this non-conformity thing a little too far. Non-conformity? What's all the commotion about?
A good man said a bad word.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he called me?
Yeah, he said it.
Now he's got to figure out how to save his job.
Okay, here's what you do. Don't go into that interview saying you used the N-word.
Eric Dellums.
Everything all right, Coach?
Rain Pryor.
Excuse me?
James Johnson.
Get out of here.
And introducing Michelle Acaris.
I know you didn't just call me Sealman.
In a new comedy based on the award-winning screenplay, The New N-Word.
It's Siobhan. Siobhan.
Directed by Shawande T'Challa.
Looks like someone could use a course in anger management.
Hey, welcome back to P.O.V. This is the last segment for the show this week, and I want to get right into something that I want to ask right now. I'm going to throw out some names, and I want you to tell me whether they're famous or infamous. Omarosa from The Apprentice.
Infamous.
Infamous, okay. Kanye West.
Famous. Famous.
You don't think he's infamous?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah,
he's
Kanye.
infamous. He's infamous.
Kanye need help.
George Bush hates black people.
Losing his mama hurt him. Bill Clinton.
Infamous.
Famous.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Okay. Kim Kardashian.
Famous.
Beautiful. Dream.
Yeah, but that ass is infamous.
Ridiculous.
And thank you, Sanford. Anna Nicole Smith. Sad. Infamous. You know what? Do you think with all those people I just talked about, especially with Anna Nicole, it was all about her looks. You know, do you think that some people try too hard to look the role? You know, like some people have even given their lives. Kanye West's mom was in a hospital trying to get breast augmentation when she passed away. And all because her son is famous, she wanted to look a certain role. And this was an educated woman. This wasn't someone that was just, out there or whatever. Heidi Montage. People are saying she's gone way overboard. For me, I had this joke, and I said it last season. Fake pretty beats out real ugly. I don't have a problem. Just fool me. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what, Vic? If you take somebody like Joan Rivers, who really died in 1984. Her plastic surgeon just never told her she was
right.
I mean, that's just, she just is just.
But she has a good humor. She's good. She understands. She knows about it. She says, there's no part of me that's over 20 years old, so I am a 20-year-old. You know what I mean?
For God's sake, yes.
But is there a certain way, and I already know the answer to this question, at least in my mind, but do you think there's a certain way you have to look on television? I mean, The Biggest Loser is on, and then people come on there or whatever, and they don't have to look a certain way. Doctor?
Well, part of it, we as society put the pressure on these people because we're expecting people to look a certain way, if they're a celebrity. I mean, look at our First Lady right now. Everything is always in place when you see her because we're expecting her to look that way. We're greeting our public.
But it's different being, a starlet or an actress than being, married to the most powerful man in the world.
But it's still fame.
You're the First Lady of the United States. Royce?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of pressure being in front of the TV, Michelle Obama. But yeah, people are constantly judging you, talking about you in the grocery stores, and you know that. Like, that stuff gets back to you. You want to look good. You want to look your best. I mean, just anytime you're going to be in front of a group of people, even if you're performing in a theater, the local theater, right? You want to look good. So if you're in front of 15 million people every night, that's a lot of stress to look good.
Now, before we came back to this section, we had a clip from the new movie, The New N-Word, by the director Shawande T'Challa. And I got it right? See? Ha! And tell me something about the movie, man. I mean, 'cause
It was a very interesting experience because everything just kind of fell in place with this. Literally in December of 2009, I got a ride from a friend of mine, and he told me this hilarious story about this workplace dispute that just spun out of control. And he ended it by saying, "You need to make a movie." And I was like, "Look, man, you just don't up and make a movie." But I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Why not?
Well, can you give me a 20-second cliff note about what the story was?
It's about the tall guy Eric in the film, Eric Dellums. You know, he plays Raymond, and he gets in an argument because this guy blocks him in, and he calls him the N-word. So he spends the rest of the movie figuring out how he's going to save his job, and so his uncle advises him to use the new N-word. And
what is the new N-word?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask. You'll never guess, and I'll never tell.
Go see the movie.
You have to see the movie.
Okay, all right, good promo. All right. So basically, right now, you know, with all the fame or whatever, I mean, even with the president, I mean, you say the new N-word. I think they're using the old N-word a lot with the new president.
I'll tell you,
the old N-word has been used a lot.
We need a new N-word with this Tea Party wearing it out, man.
What? You know what? The Tea Party in and of itself isn't racist. There's racist factions in there. I mean, the Democratic Party has racist factions in there. You know, but that's a discussion for another show. My thing is that with the president right now, it seems that it doesn't matter that he's the president. It doesn't seem to matter. In fact, it hurts him that people like him so much. It would seem with some people. I mean, is that a byproduct of his fame? You know, the fact that, you know, I'm so likable that people actually, you know, hate me now. Really?
That's deep.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, is that a Bible professor? I'm sorry, doctor?
Professor some days.
I like her. I see why you got that ring. No.
You made me forget the question. No. You saying people
like him so much that they don't like him or they hate him now? Or is it because he's liked so much he's hate him? Liked so much, yeah, exactly.
And that's human nature sometimes. And the whole thing with wanting to be famous is it's a lifestyle that comes with it that people sometimes envy. So people go to the extreme. Yeah. So and you in the segment earlier you had mentioned losing friends, and people are jealous. People are jealous. People want to be at certain levels, and again, the 50-minute reality shows, the 15 minutes of fame, that speaks to all that. Just
agree.
Give me 15 minutes.
I mean, the man is good looking. He's tall. He's got a great voice, a beautiful wife. People hate that.
You going somewhere? I'm glad you say he had a beautiful wife. You said great voice. I was like, okay.
So is envy and hating and jealousy, all of that, is sort of like in the same family? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We'll be right back with more POV. Don't go anywhere. Hey, thanks for coming back. We got a few seconds. Sylvia, you said you have a book coming out. Tell us about the book and when is it going to be out?
The name of the book is Almost There Almost, The Many Faces of Sylvia Traymore Morrison, coming out in May of 2011.
All right. Sawanda, where can we see the movie and how can we get it?
Follow the new N-word on Facebook or follow me on Twitter at Shawande, at SOWANDE.
Okay. Doctor, you have a practice, I know?
Yes, this is in Upper Marlboro, 14514 Main Street, Upper Marlboro, 20772, or you could call me, 301-627-6816.
Cool. And Royce, I know you'll be at 7-Eleven picking up beef jerky.
Yeah, the hot dogs.
All right. Give our panel a round of applause. They were great. Way to start off a new season. As always, I finish with my thoughts, Christian thoughts. Look. Fame is one of those things they say is the drug that you can't ever get off of. Everybody wants to be famous. Your mother, your daddy, they may never tell you. They may not have even told you how they were when they were kids or whatever. Everybody wants attention at the family reunion. Everybody wants attention in their own little inner circle or nuclear family. But fame is one of those things that if you're not ready for, it will destroy you. it will consume you. Right now, there's a gentleman who just got up off the streets. He was homeless, named Ted, and now everybody's worried about what fame will do to him. I don't have to give you any names like Joaquin Phoenix, brother River Phoenix. I don't have to give you any views of John Belushi or any of those famous people that have succumbed to all the trappings of fame, drugs, money, people just giving you whatever you want. Fame is something that can be just like any other blessing, but it can just be another curse. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you next time on All POV with Vic Christian. Take care.